Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and not going to be able to do the live today, but the good news is we've got a video for you anyway. We're going to look back at last weekend. A friend and I went and took a look at a couple of auction previews. These were online auctions, both estate sales being run by separate companies, and they had a walkthrough on Saturday. You're able to walk through, look at the lots, see what you were bidding on, and then bid online. We ended up winning a couple of them. I won a couple, Jeff won one as well, but let's go back. We'll do a little bit of a rewind, and we'll look at the walkthrough, and then I'll show you what I picked up.
That's the original bluebright.
Could be. Is there a treasure map on the back?
I don't see any Masonic symbols, so I'm gonna guess that it's
Bryce,
not.
did you see these?
Ooh. Uranium glass. I should have. One of the things I need to have in a kit is
I need a black light. Yeah.
Black light. Some fire king I can see from here. Some more right there. This is Wedgwood.
I need to find my
This is a Wedgwood cup right here.
Star Wars stuff. It's here somewhere.
It's right there. This is called a finger vase.
This is cool with the way it refracts. That's really neat.
Yeah.
I don't know what the value is, but I think it looks cool.
This is nice. This Wedgwood stuff can go for some good money. I just sold 2 candlesticks that were broken for over $50.
Of Wedgwood?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this. Which one is this? This is 199C. I might be interested in this. And coins on there. This is my kind of lot. American, you think that's a Pendleton? That mirror is awesome.
Is that a Pendleton?
Yeah, it looks kind of like the style, but I don't think it is. It's
No,
like woven differently.
Look at this one. I thought this was cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That just like a liquor cabinet or something?
Some super old license plates.
I saw it more, but it's old.
Yeah.
The 30, 32, 40. There's some old plates there.
Some milk. I don't know enough about those. Are those even the milk ones? I don't know.
I don't know.
You let me know. Texaco sign. Some old plates.
That's repop.
Repop. Business card.
The Shelby is really good, actually. This thing.
spots I like right here. These car emblems right here. So, that's one I've been on.
Oh, that's cool.
Those do well. Look at the Corvette one right there.
Or Chrysler. I don't even know what this is.
Ford Chrysler. Oh, it's
there.
wow,
the
that's
emblem, yeah.
nice.
Oh yeah, the grill.
The grill.
Nice. That is nice.
Yeah.
That's new old stock right there.
Is that to the 300?
I wonder if that goes to that car. Does it go to that? I wonder. I'll have to ask Galen when he gets back.
Is there stuff up and down?
Yes.
I don't know which one. I'm gonna go up.
Wow. Troy, look at this.
Baby room.
And I think, guys, let me know, but I'm gonna guess that this is original.
Wow.
And that's heavy duty too. There you go. But look at these. Are these original G.I. Joes? The original, like, 13-inch figures right here?
Well, they have the originals have flocked hair.
Oh, that's a good point. See? Troy from Mountain Man Treasures. Follow his channel. He knows more about G.I. Joe originals than I do.
But they have the scar as well. The originals have scars, but they have flocked hair. This one actually is flocked. So this one is newer, I think. This one is flocked. A lot of them were gingers and they had a beard. So Babar might be something. There's actually two of them. Here's an old Elmo. Bart, unfortunately, is shot. He's pretty dirty.
Really?
He's kind of dirty. But Elmo from '95. That's an early
See
Elmo.
this though? These are these. If those aren't Barbie, the outfits can be worth the most money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like this G.I. Joe actually. Actually, I just dropped his gun.
Leave
We'll
a
talk
comment
about
down
this.
below. Leave a
So
comment,
this
let me
guy
know.
isn't, I don't think, original line, but he does have the original scar, and he's heavy. These guys, the original Joes, are very heavy. They're very articulated. This guy, I think, is G.I. John. He's very lightweight. He feels like a Barbie, like a Ken doll material. And it's just not as well made. It's not as articulated. So this is the guy that you get when you can't get this guy.
I'm gonna give a shout out here to Sue from the Sue Me channel because she specializes in Barbies. I need your help on this because I don't know if these Barbies are worth it. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that they are not.
Like
But
Partridge
you never know.
Family Barbie here.
Yeah, I saw that. That outfit is killer. Yeah.
Oh, come on. This might be my next haunted doll right here.
Oh, I don't know. This
That
one's pretty solid.
that one's creepy.
This
That
one's
one-
solid.
Yeah.
Let's get in on this.
With a little bit of dark.
Troy
Yeah.
is looking for his next haunted doll, which we think this is haunted. We got told that at least.
I don't know. I like this one. What do you guys think? Lot 409. Old Apple.
We're about to go downstairs, right down there, and see what they got.
Did you see Cupid? Cupid stuff, actually, there's actually a market for it.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my life.
Pennzoil.
It's dark. I apologize.
Senator's Park. This is from,
I feel like I need to read.
this is an old wood sign from the Capitol. Because they essentially have this sign there now. It's just a metal sign. You can park in front of the Capitol building when they're not in session. When they are in session, these signs come out so that you can't park out in front.
Yeah, the silversmiths is nice. So that senators isn't like the Ottawa senators?
No.
That's actual senators.
It got dark back here.
That's what I said. I feel like I need a rape whistle back there.
It gets scary, and I go, they should put the dolls back there if they really wanted to sell those.
See
That's cool. You're an old Discman. A deluxe Talk Boy. They got a Talk Boy. That's awesome. Have you ever found a Talk Boy before?
I don't think I have, no. It's too bad it's missing the...
It's missing the back plate.
Is that a Sony Discman? That's
is.
good, that's good.
Apologize, it's dark back here.
This is actually a nice little lot right here.
Here's some light. Here's some light over here. Okay, so it's still dark, but the Talk Boy,
I got you, Troy, I'm on it.
the deluxe Talk Boy, this is the Home Alone piece, or Home Alone 2. That's what Kevin talks into. So you look at anything that's Talk Boy related, it's going to say Talk Boy Home Alone 2. It just doesn't have the back. But these in good condition, these are like 50, 60 bucks. Oh man.
Oh man.
Yes? What, Joe? Look.
This is a Hummel. This is an old Hummel. It's got the double ring with donut on there, but German. Let's see. Yeah, neutron bombs out there watching. So this is a Hummel. It's a full B, which means, and it's a big B, which means this is a very early Hummel. This is like TK. I'd have to look it up to be sure. Yeah, I flipped it upside down on you. With that full B, they got away from that at some point. This is probably TK1 or TK2. This is one of the first runs that they made. I've got, I think, the Schoolgirl already. It looks like it's in good shape. I've learned a bit. Okay, so there is money in cassettes. You just have to have the right one. 80s greatest hits, probably not that one. This one though, Slave to the Grand Skid Row, probably really good. Neil Diamond, not so probably good. Motown. So this is a weird collection. And then there's a Black Sabbath. They've got Neil Diamond and Black Sabbath in the same collection.
Of course.
You don't go for Neil
Diamond?
Oh,
That's
you
the
know,
Pretty Woman soundtrack.
you know what I see down here? There's AC/DC. Highway to Hell.
The Pretty Woman soundtrack right there.
This is,
The thing is, I wouldn't quit listening to this myself.
Eddie Hill. Yeah, see, some of this is actually probably good. This one's sealed. What is this one? Your
No.
Basic Rhythm and Blues, new sealed. You know that's big money. American Graffiti,
That's cool.
which actually might not be bad. And there's more, like, and then you got ABBA. I mean, this is Australia and its people. This is the most eclectic collection of cassette tapes I've ever found in one place. Footloose and Aretha Franklin, Eric Clapton, Chicago. I mean, actually, some of these, I mean, they're probably not bad. I don't know what the resale value is on some of these, but Stand By Me. Is it- You got a pitch key just hidden in the cassette tapes. This might not be bad. Not a whole lot in here. That's cool.
That's, guys, if you can't see that, it says 1989 right there.
That is beat. The collar is not great, but you see there, single stitch on this thing. A liquid blue tag. I was hoping it'd be like a giant tag or something, but even beat up, this thing might be good. I don't know. Let's see what else is in here. It's the only thing in that that's worth it.
How much is it going for is the name of the game? You know what? Some posters here, which I like. Oh my goodness.
This is a
signed. Look at this.
cool stick.
Signed Dropkick Murphy's poster. It's a little beat up. That is a really cool piece right there. I wonder what's in here. Let's take a look. Lincoln Park. One I don't recognize.
Quite an eclectic bunch of stuff here.
Tools.
Planer up there. Heat gun, I could use that actually.
I use that all the time for getting stickers and stuff off stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so anything there? I don't know. We'll see. Am I going to get anything? I don't know. We'll see. I just I bought a couple things today. Did actually just spend like $100+ on a box of baseball hats. So that's coming my way. I don't know if I have room or have need for much of anything right now, but it's fun to look, right? How about that? On tennis. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna go check out another viewing for an online auction. Got about 20 minutes left here is all. Let's see what they got. So it looks like we've got garage sale / auction going on here. So we might buy something right now. We'll see.
There's these rooms in the back here that are also part of the garage sale.
I need those actually.
What plates?
No, it's just this one.
Oh. So here's some stuff actually for sale. Crack, unfortunately. This one also. Condition pretty bad, but it's cool. This, I'm thinking, is all odds and ends stuff that they just don't feel like will sell in the auction. Say hi?
You too.
Hi, buddy. Look at you. You gotta know what your name is. What's your name? It's Cooper. That's a good name. Gary Cooper, born and raised right around here. Hi, buddy. I gotta go look inside. I'll come back and say hi.
A whole bunch of CDs right there.
Fly rod. Not octagon. Oh, this one is. Bamboo.
Think of all this. This is really what I want right here.
Those are cool.
I have the camera that takes these pictures, and I got lucky and I got it at a garage sale.
Oh, wow.
And now I want to actually use it because it creates that 3D effect. Oh, thank you. And I need to.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I need all that other stuff that goes with it.
You need another storage cabinet?
Yeah.
That's different.
You put a lot of it in there. No matter which way you laid it.
You always start at
What is it?
1047, it's some books. Brochure leaflet. Kind of books.
Okay.
Is that it? 1047?
Yep.
No, we're hoping not.
These guys, these are gonna go for way more than I can spend on them. These are very good. Old vintage wood duck decoys. Super, super good.
There's $2 in here, and
If there's anything over here or not, let's see. Look at that tub. These can be good if there's enough of the clothespins.
Joseph this last Christmas. So definitely something to look for. I look at these houses and it just makes my house feel inadequate. Old tin, old advertising can be very good.
Online auction. Look at this online auction. You are not. You just if you could possibly do that, I would really appreciate it. If I could give you some numbers.
Yes. Suppose the candy comes with it? Oh, that's a bummer. No sale. Look at all those. This is, yeah, this is a Levi's, but it lost the tag. It should still have on the front. Yeah, not biggie, but the North Face. Like North Face quarter zip. Another North Face, so a lot of North Face jackets in here, which is good. This ought to be a Carhartt. Looks like, nope, Kavu. That's good too. Here, this is
one lot, so you get it all.
right. This is actually kind of cool. Little monkeys. Yeah, that's an old made in Germany. This one too. Those are cool. All right, we're gonna move you. This is cool, an old tin toy. And this is, I think this is the vintage one. This isn't a repro. This is a vintage, made in Japan. I think he's missing his hat, unfortunately. No, it might still be down in there, actually. Yeah. All right. That feels out of place. All right, what we got? A little beat up. This, I think, is an old Micro Machines. A little bit beat. What we're looking for in here is the droid. This is Slave 1. Boba Fett's ship. Incomplete, we're missing the back. Now, this stuff will sell for parts or repair, but I think this is from the 90s. Early 90s, mid 90s, 96. So it's not one of the originals, which is a bummer, but somewhere in here, that's falling apart, which is a bummer. This in good shape is very, very good. This, though, not in great shape, fortunately.
Oh, Troy found a lot of Star Wars. There's
Yeah, some of it's
Slave
more.
One.
That's in the night. I don't want that to fall off and break. It's 90s, but there's our assassin droid. Here's what I was looking for.
Well, I'd be interested, but I'm not necessarily interested.
Kenner China. Not. This is not the droid we're looking for.
So, unfortunately, this is not one we probably want.
Star Wars, which I'm a collector myself, or a toy rather.
So there's the walkthrough. I've moved the stuff in the house now. Apologies here in the kitchen, it's a little echoey in here, but it was the easiest place to sort of lay these things out and show you what we got. Because, well, I got a whole lot of pictures that, quite frankly, most of them don't really want. I'm probably going to take this to the little consignment store, see if they can get a couple bucks out of them. I'll probably make my money back if they do, though, just because all I paid for each of these, I got 2 lots, and now my dog's barking. I got 2 lots, each of them for $5, plus you pay the 10% auction fee, so $11 for everything that you see here. All we have to do is sell a couple of these to make up for it, but really, I only bought these for just a couple of items in each lot. So let's look first at the photo lot. Okay, so let's just go through these and look at them, because some of them are kind of neat. I just don't really have a use for them. This one, definitely old, but it's got water damage. Interestingly, tough word to say, Montana Historical Society tag on the back. So I don't know what the story is there. Kind of a interesting image, but yeah, with that water damage, this is no good, unfortunately. And then we've got just kind of a cool old scene. It's framed and matted well, and it's got stamped, well, it's upside down, but you can't, well, maybe we can read it. Let's see. You flip on the back, let's see. Framed Picture Enterprise from Memphis, Tennessee. So I don't know, we got a, you know, little country scene there. If anybody is interested in these things, let me know before I go and get rid of them. This another one. I'm assuming these hung next to each other. Really nice little scene, and like I said, it's matted and framed well. It's a nice frame, so probably a couple bucks at the consignment store at least. Cat fans, but I don't know. That one I might post, but it's just as easy to put it at the consignment store. This I'm waiting from a friend to hear back. This actually might have some local value. This, I think, is the old Broadwater Hotel, which is no longer, there is one there now, it's just not the same, it's not the original, just outside of town, and it's, that thing is fairly collectible. They had presidents come through there. I mean, that was a very famous place. So I think this is a pencil sketch, and you look here, 1968. So this is really cool. The glass broke on this, so I actually took the glass out already. So this actually might have some local Facebook marketplace value. I really like this piece. I kind of like too. It's just sort of a generic old-time football photo. So this one's kind of cool. Nothing on the back. So it kind of looks, what, Cleveland Browns, right? I mean, I don't know that it is, but it has that look. That's neat. Here's one. This this looks like a picture that was later on one of those inspirational posters. That's pretty. So we got that. That definitely a newer piece. This one, Old Lady Flowers. So we got Old Lady Flowers there. We've got another one actually in a cool frame. Well, cooler frame. More flowers. So we got that. Oh, and wait, there's more. And we're adding fruit to the mix. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything there. This is kind of neat here, but neat because on the back, 1924 Christmas. This is pushing antique. If this is what was originally in the frame, I don't know, but it's kind of cool. Again, I think it's something that I'll put at the consignment store, but I think it'll sell there. This I think I'm going to keep and put in the shop. I love the rustic frame and I love the image. This is somewhere in Montana. It looks like it. I thought it was up in the Flathead, and I think I'm right because Flathead Photography out in Polson, Montana. I think that looks like that area. These are like Glacier National Park. This would be generally that area. So I actually really like this print. I think it's going to hang up in my shop. But here's the reason we actually bought that lot for $5. This thing, I haven't researched it yet. I got to pull back more. I haven't researched this yet at all, but this is not a repop. This is a heavy metal sign. The repops a lot of times are just lightweight tin, aluminum, you know, whatever. This is steel. I think this is cool, and I'm wondering if this hung in somebody's shop. But I think this is really cool, and that's really why I spent $5 on it. Was for this. What do you guys think? So that's the art selection. I really only bought it for the Beatles and potentially that what I think is a local sale on that sketch. But I also got a second lot, again paid $5 for it plus the commission, so $5.50. And you saw this because I talked about it in the video during the walkthrough. I really only bought it for one or two things, but I'm going to look up everything else and see if there's any value there. So let's go through the box. So I haven't unpacked this yet at all. I mean, this is literally how we picked it up. Everything in there very dusty. I don't have any comps on this as I'm filming it, but I might look them up and we'll throw something. If there's some value, we'll put it up there on the side. This, yikes. Okay, this is internet. I mean, obviously it's a racing. Oh, it's for PlayStation. So that's what it is. This is a PlayStation racing wheel, but that's looking pretty chewed up. So I think this is probably junk, unless this is something that sells for parts or repair. So I'll check. I'll see. You know, but just because, I mean, I can put it on there with that on there if somebody really wants it, but that's not looking great. So, I don't know. We'll see. But there's a racing wheel. I think there's a pedal in here as well. Okay, we've got some All-Tech Lansing, just computer speakers. I think these are, I mean, they're very lightweight. These are just junk speakers, I think. This is probably garbage here. So that's going to get donated, I think, to the landfill. And of course, they're wrapped up with everything else in here. Well, there's another speaker. Okay, yeah, this is the center. So I'll look them up. You never know. Sometimes this old stuff actually does have some value. We'll see. I'll put it, like I said, I'll put a comp up if it's anything. I don't think it is. Okay, next thing out of there is this Cyberhome CH DVD 300. So it plays DVD, MP3, all that. This not particularly desirable. I could post it, but it's going to sit for a very long time and eventually sell for maybe $20 free shipping, unless it's got the remote. If it's got the remote, then you're looking at $30 free shipping. But it's still, don't buy these. Here's the pedal for that. So maybe this is a piece I could part out. So there we go, right there. It's the V Thunder racing wheel. So we can look that up and we'll see. Here's at least the pedals. And maybe I can part that out. So here's another set of the speakers. These, I think I probably can list. I just don't think they're worth very much. There is some higher end, this brand, look for this brand, the Harman Kardon. There are some higher end, newer speakers made by that company that are good. I just, like I said, don't think those are. Got a set of AV cables. That's good. I mean, I'd pay $1 for these at the local thrift. I like grabbing these for when I grab DVD, VHS players, that sort of thing. So this is a nice, I mean, this is something I can hang on to anyway. This is good. And there we go. We do have the remote. Now, what I might do, honestly, is just hang on to this and list this remote, assuming that it works. I don't know if there's batteries in it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if there's any batteries in it, but it's not working right now.
You can see that light going. I think it takes one of those itty bitty batteries, which is going to be a pain. It's probably going to cost more to buy that battery than what this thing is worth. Unless I may have one. I have some of those batteries. Some of those little button batteries. So I'll see. But I might list this. I don't think I'll list the player. This Sony Discman. These, as you probably know, can be good. I have to look up this particular one. This is the D143. Obviously, have to test it. But a lot of times, these Sonys will sell for parts. And they'll sell quickly if you price it right. So this one could make our money back right here, even if it doesn't work. So we'll check this out, see if it works. Could be some money there. And this is what I bought the unit for, or the lot for. Well, we'll just take that out. Unfortunately, as you saw in the walkthrough, it is missing the back battery cover. That is a bummer, but you know what? For $5, I took a risk on it. As we said during the walkthrough, this is the Home Alone 2 Talkboy Deluxe. The tapes for this, if you find the original tapes, the tapes sell for about $25. Just the tape. This by itself, if it had the back cover and it was working, is $50, $60 pretty easily. So I'll see what it's worth without that back cover. I really don't know, and I have to test it out. But it could be another one that sells for parts. We'll see. I've never found one of these before. Okay guys, so I don't have the original tape in here right now, but you can see right now we got play, and it's spinning. Fast forward, there she goes. Rewind, there she goes. Everything works as it should. It's a little dusty, but this thing works. It's just a little banged up and it's missing the battery cover. I think there's still value here.
So, how do we do? I bought a couple things off that online auction. $11, remember, for the whole thing. We'll see. I mean, we've got a Discman I haven't tested. We've got a whole bunch of really old motel art. We've got a maybe on the hand-drawn thing. We've got a I hope so on the Beatles. I mean, this is, you know, we're taking a shot. I don't know. We'll see. Tell me what you guys think. Is this stuff you would have picked up for grand total $11? Or did I blow $11 that I could have spent elsewhere? I don't know. We'll see. So that's what is happening today. We've got the 500 giveaway just down the road. I think coming up later this week, we've got our first storage auction. I didn't buy anything, but the Thrifty Preacher did. And I went through it with him. We found, well, I'm not going to tell you. We'll see what we found coming up later this week. Thanks, guys. I so appreciate you. We'll see you next time.